There was something that happened on the 8th of December that forever changed the political narrative of this country. It was the rise of the underdog, the rise of the Aam Aadmi in every sense of the word. With all the populism of the 1970s, the Aam Aadmi Party gave that political muscle to the middle class. The circumstances, political circumstances in Delhi was such that the Aam Aadmi Party was positioned at the cusp of a historic opportunity. But it seems that the Aam Aadmi Party is letting go of that very historic opportunity by providing an 18-point charter to political parties which are wanting to support it. Many call this 18-point charter completely unreasonable. That is what Delhi debates tonight. Very good evening, I'm Preeti Chaudhary, and we beam this live broadcast right here from Jantar Mantar.
I'm Ankit Tyagi along with Preeti here at Jantar Mantar, and the question and the debate that we have, as she said, is whether a historic opportunity is being lost because of the political upmanship between the three main players in Delhi. It now seems very certain that Delhi is headed for a president's rule, and the only way that can be saved, the precious votes, those people, those who came out in historic numbers, can be saved if the Aam Aadmi Party takes the initiative. Whether that's a strategy by the BJP and the Congress to put them on mat, or is that the real reason for the Aam Aadmi Party, whether they are looking at 2014? All that questions we'll be putting to an esteemed panel that we have. We have Mr. Rahul Mehra from the Aam Aadmi Party, Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal from the BJP, Mr. Agni Nayak from the Congress, and also putting their questions to these political leaders would be a guest audience here who have many doubts after they came out in huge numbers to vote for Delhi.
Well, let's start with the first question there, and that is posed to none other but a representative from the Aam Aadmi Party, Rahul here. Rahul, why let go of a historic opportunity that the people of this city have provided you with? Step up, take on the mandate.
Well, I think it's your interpretation of the entire events as they have unfolded. Let's not forget that the single largest party is the one constitutionally who has to form the government, at least take a claim to the government. And here BJP, which is a master of making and breaking individuals, independents, political parties, leaders, where they, without blinking an eyelid, they would have, had independents coming to their side, have had people who have small numbers abstain with all the money power that they have. And this is not something which is which they haven't done in the past. They have been indulging in such kind of practices in various states and in the recent past as well. You know, whether it was Jharkhand, whether it was Karnataka, and I can give you many examples. As far as the Congress is concerned, obviously they have a vested interest as well, and they are a party which is known for the Charan Singhs, the Deve Gowdas, and the like. So they will give you support and they will pull it down in 6 months. And therefore, our policy is very clear. If at all we have to stake claim to the formation of the government, it is not because Arvind Kejriwal has a dream to become a chief minister. It is not because our 28 MLAs want to get into those bungalows and get into those red beacon cars or have a vested interest. Our agenda is to make it issue-based. Our agenda is to make sure that there is no horse trading. And I think that's a great political shift which you can already see in the making. And I think we need to celebrate that rather than question Aam Aadmi Party as to why you are not doing it. And I can guarantee you,
let me take that to the BJP.
If those 18 issues become central point and the focal point of discussion, let's discuss those 18 issues, because that's what the Delhi people voted us into power for.
We will be doing that in detail, but let me take that to the BJP representative here. It's a very first time that the football of forming the government is being passed from one party to the another. It's not the first time that the BJP has not had the entire numbers and they have not formed the government by taking support from either the independents or the breakaway groups. Why are you shying away this time? Is it only because Narendra Modi does not want any taint on him before he goes to the elections in 2014?
First, I start with congratulating my friend here for the great success of the Aam Aadmi Party. No two opinions. It is a remarkable performance, and my condolences to the Congress. Second, I do not understand. Are you wanting to tell us that we should split the Congress? We should horse trade with the Aam Aadmi Party?
Have you done it before or not, Mr. Mittal?
Allow me.
Have you done it before? Very simple question.
And will you not do it in 2014?
See, are we going to follow a decorum or not? I was very patiently hearing to the monologue. I did not interject.
Please, sir, go ahead.
Allow me to put forward my point of view. I have a right. here is a case where we are saying we do not have the numbers, we do not want to indulge in anything immoral, we do not have support. If the parties had extended support, then yes, the onus would have been on us. And since we do not have the support, we will not form the government. Here, are we going to be put in dock because we want to say we do not want to be immoral? Are you going to put me in dock for saying that, look, I will not horse trade, I will not buy and sell MLS? If this is what the contention of the House and everybody is, please let me know, I shall have a rethinking.
You know,
Now, having said this position of ours, let's expose the discourse which we just heard. I had Mr. Arvind Kejriwal saying, it's a very sensitive issue, mind it. मैं अपने बच्चों की कसम खा के कहता हूं कि हम कोई भी गठबंधन नहीं करेंगे, हम किसी का समर्थन नहीं लेंगे, किसी को समर्थन नहीं देंगे, बच्चों की कसम खा के कहता हूं. ये सच है या झूठ है, बताइए. Is this true or false? Because I've been posing this question to everybody in Aam Aadmi Party, and they have never answered this question.
I would like to bring in Ragini at this point of time. Now, I just also want to add, the political history stands testimony that if it comes to horse trading, you and your party members have been quite... that's inconsequential.
We would have learned our lessons. Look, we would have learned our lessons if they were wrongdoings.
All right.
After all, people are here to teach us lessons.
All right.
If Congress is lost, they've been taught lessons. If we have not got the majority,
Ragini,
people have exhibited something.
Let me come in. Yes. Ragini, you've been given an 18-point charter by the Aam Aadmi Party. What do you make of it? Do you think
just a moment. You know, I think certain contentious points have been raised. Let me answer them first. Then we'll come to the 18-point charter which you're talking about. I think that one of the most foundational premise of good governance is that with power, with position, with authority comes a sense of responsibility. And the tussle that we've been seeing of late, after the mandate and after the verdict has been passed by the Delhi people in the assembly elections, we've seen how the largest party and the second largest party who've been voted in by the people have been passing the ball, have been shouldering off the responsibility. I concede to the fact, Mr. Sudhanshu Mittalji has shown condolence. I concede to the fact with humility that we have only received 8 seats in the Delhi Legislative Assembly. But having said that, I would also like to emphasize that Congress party is the only party right now which seems to have this political responsibility. Democracy is an article of faith for us, and we have been facilitating this process of government formation. As far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, I'm very sorry to say this trickstery, this manipulation, this maneuvering somehow on the one hand shows the deeply entrenched I, me, myself attitude, the arrogance, and on the other hand it also shows a lack of competence, the failure of delivering the promises that these people have made, and also the fact that they realize that the wishful thinking that they have converted into the 18-point charter is not going to be single-handedly materialized. And I also stand here, I emphasize on the fact that this is not about the individual demands of the charter. It is also about the coercive tactics. Democracy and politics is an art of the possible. See, in democracy, you have to go in for persuasion, you have to go in for dialogue. You cannot just go and say that my way is the highway. We've seen that since
let's very quickly take that position of compromise to the Aam Aadmi Party. Why is it, Rahul, that your party is right now looking like you don't want to compromise at all? Yogendra Yadav has been, he's been one of the pillars of your party, a well-known psychologist. Throughout in his career, he has been saying that India is now in an era of coalition governments. Why is it that you don't want to compromise on anything? The Congress is saying we'll give you unconditional supports, and then now you're coming ahead and saying condition, 18 conditions for them to give you support. Why are you shying away? Is that only a tactic, a political maneuvering, or what is the real thought behind it?
I think it's a huge amount of responsibility towards we the people of Delhi.
Okay.
If all you want is that we should sit in the behind the scenes, we political parties should horse trade, political parties should ensure that their own personal funds prosper, and political parties do not have an open discourse with the people of Delhi. Okay. What has happened? What is the change? And I'm giving you 3 changes instantly. A, all the horse trading talk has gone to the doldrums. Nobody wants to horse trade, and I welcome that. You know, this is what we are here for, Vyavastha Parivartan, not for Satta. And that is what every step of the way we are proving by our acts and deeds. So the same political... Now allow me please to make my point. Please allow me to complete my point. But for Aam Aadmi Party, Congress and BJP, which is a bhai team, where, you know, and I can prove it time and again, they believe in not having, low-caste, they believe in not disclosing funds, they believe in, their ideology is the same based on corruption. So why should we? And we don't indulge in compromise.
This has been just political posture. Let's just go across to the audience.
Why should we compromise?
Rahul, let's just go across to the
compromise on the issues of we the people.
Rahul, let me just go across to them. But when you say we do not want the power, that's not what you told the people. You said we are coming to power, we'll solve your issues. Let me just go across to the gentleman. Your question is...
I want to call bluff of Aam Aadmi Party. My question is to Mr. Rahul Mehra. Are you interested in simply accusing, abusing and protesting, or you are really interested in serious governance for solution of real problems of Aam Aadmi?
You know, it's a question that a lot of Delhiites who showed that faith in you. One second, there are a lot of, let Rahul answer this. There are a lot of people who showed faith in you. A lot of people in this audience have voted for you. Now, what is this 18-point charter? 16 of those points you can deliver on your own reform government.
Says who?
Look at it. Let's start.
Says who?
Let's start. You want me to start right from the beginning on the matters of electricity?
But that's a discourse by the BJP and the Congress. Let them write a letter back and we will respond to that.
I just want to add on a small little thing. When you went into election, Mr.
I think there was a question by the gentleman. Let me answer that.
Please go ahead.
Sir, with due respect to you, this is the same thing which has been accused to us by the BJP. Now, you know, we are a responsible political party and we do not want to undertake political power just for the sake of it or for the heck of it. If we are assured that Congress will not pull the rug underneath, which they have been mastering at, and BJP is clear about the constructive agenda that they want to talk about and the conditional support that they want to give, and the unconditional support of Congress, we are only asking two questions. What do you mean by unconditional support? Unconditional support, if it is there, then give us a letter. We have already given unconditional support. We agree with all 18 points of yours. Debate ends, and we will form the government tomorrow.
Let me just add on.
And we are not shying away from governance. We are not shying away. We are the only party which will show to you that we shall deliver.